Hello there.
The speed in which this man right here has gotten through Better Call Saul on YouTube should be studied, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. And yes, today we are starting Season 5 of Better Call Saul. We are up to Episode 1, titled Magic Man. And at this point in time, it is Thanksgiving Day. It is Thanksgiving weekend. So to all of those in the US, I'd like to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. And thank you all, actually. Just thank you all in general for a fantastic community we have built on this channel, and we continue to grow. The growth has been absolutely outstanding, so I'd just like to thank you guys for that. And yeah, I'm gonna waste no more time here. I don't want to make it a long-winded intro. Let's get into the reaction and have some fun with this thing, and let's smash it. Let's go. The Seattle Seahawks are about to play the 49ers in just as soon as this episode will finish, so I'm hella excited for that game, man. I'm so nervous for it because we got a run of death at the moment. And then Arsenal playing this week. Oh, it's a madness. Also, at this point in time, I have just uploaded episode 4 of season 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all ready to go uploaded on the channel. Like, privately, but like, I just need to make them public. Oh, what a shot, man. And the black and white color grading on that just looked so much different. I feel like the hue and saturation was turned up in certain elements of that shot right there, and especially in the background. Not the diner itself, but sort of like...
Oh, yeah. It's fine.
The road in the distance.
It's okay.
I can get you something else. We're serving lunch now.
I'm good. Really.
And so life resumes at the Cinnabon. I thought that was going to be Irene for a sec. Those two individuals out of focus.
Hey! Hey!
Is that his own book?
It is you!
I thought it was. It looked like...
I thought it was you. I wasn't all the way sure, but now that I'm seeing you up close, sure. It's you!
Is that the taxi driver?
Oh, come on, man. I just want to say hi. I'm a big fan. You know, back in the day when I lived in Albuquerque with my ex, I used to see you everywhere. You were on the billboards, on the TV. I used to have one of your matchbooks. You know who you are. You know who you are. Let's just get past that. Don't worry about him. He's cool. He just wanted to come along. Hey, you know who I had in my cab once? Sammy Hagar. He's even more famous than you.
What do you want?
I just want you to admit it. Come on. Come on, man. Say it.
This guy's got the perfect facial expression to be like in a horror movie.
Call Saul.
What? I can't even hear that.
Better call Saul.
Once again, and do the point.
Better call Saul.
There we go. A little rusty, but you'll do better next time. Oh, man. It's great to meet you. It's an honor. I'll see you. Jane.
Man, the vibes this guy gives off is like... Talk about everyone in the show having presence, even the minor characters.
5, 4, 2.
They're the same numbers he was muttering in the beginning of the film, episode, sorry. When he was taking off the screws, I believe, off the number plate.
Best quality vacuum. Can I help?
Yeah, I need an adapter for a Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60.
We've delivered to you before, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm in Omaha, Nebraska.
Mr. Takovic.
We need to hit the reset button again.
And I want to warn you, it's going to be more expensive than the original.
How expensive?
Double the price. And we are
Still in a cash-on-delivery situation. Will that be a problem?
This guy is loaded.
It's fine.
How hot are you?
I got made.
You got made. All right.
any official involvement?
No, not yet.
You know the rest, am I right? Mr. Takovic.
Now, whose fault is it that he got made?
Still
Why does he
there?
have to pay double the price?
I've changed my mind.
Oh,
Change your mind.
Yeah.
To be clear, you are not going forward with this.
I'm gonna fix it myself.
yeah, man. It's Black Friday today, and there are meant to be sales on, not double the price on Black Friday. So I can understand why he wants to fix it himself. Hey, I was about to say that I wanted to, I wanted that sequence to finish off. I was gonna say, if you were binge watching this show and you finished that moment at the end of season 4 with "It's all good, man," with that sort of embodiment of the Saul character officially beginning, and sort of like the upward trajectory of his life with being reinstated and things like that. Not the upward trajectory with the relationship with Kim, because I feel like Kim's tolerance is going to be tested this season in terms of how much he's going to bear with Saul, and his schemes and antics, ramming up again, and what he's going to do. So I'm very interested to see that dynamic between them two. But if you were binge watching this show, the juxtaposition with the end of the last episode, and the beginning of this episode is ever so present in terms of, like, not only obviously the color grading, the black and white, to show obviously how bleak and damp everything else in his life is now, but I guess to showcase the mood and change in tone with the end of last episode. You're thinking to yourself, okay, I cannot wait to get into season 5. I cannot wait. This is going to be awesome. What's Jimmy going to get into at the beginning of the next episode? But no, you completely are thrown back into his life post Breaking Bad, and he gets made. He gets found. And obviously you have the utilization of shaky cam as well when he's in the parking lot of the big sort of like Walmart looking the big mall, and just to show how chaotic everything is. And then just when you think he's got his life sort of back on track, because you had this sort of like ominous and mysterious feeling after that after that incident in the taxi cab at the beginning of season 4, and then obviously you think to yourself, okay, he's back on track, he's back at the Cinnabon, everything's okay. And then that same individual comes up to him in the mall, and it gives you that sense as well that this guy has been keeping tabs and eyes on him for a while now, because he's always saying, like, I'm only 5 minutes away, which means, yeah, he's sort of in the vicinity, and he got made, and then it's going to be interesting to see what he does after. But I think we might have to wait maybe to the beginning of season 6 to find out what happens, unless they do another black and white segment during this season. That's Kim. That's Kim. The fact he said is like, "It's all good, man," to Kim, like, like, he could have said, "It's all good, babe." Nah, it's all good, man. I thought about the ending of season 4 so much over the last day.
I thought I was wasting a year of my life. It wasn't a waste. It was for this. This is it.
When did you decide?
Just now, just back there, just boom, it just hit me. This is the way, Kim. It's gonna work.
This is the way.
I know. All of a sudden, I've got it all figured out. But I do. This is right. So I'll get this done, and then we can talk about it, okay?
Documents with your legal name.
You got it.
And all that's left is the notice of entry.
Jimmy, Saul, Goodman, Miguel. Thank you, honey.
Thank you, honey.
You know how many Werner Zieglers there are in Germany? 27. 26 now, according to Mrs. Ziegler.
I told you I never heard of the guy.
What about Michael?
Like I said, I only know the names of two guys over there.
Yeah. Victor and Tyrus. You.
Yeah?
Werner Ziegler. You ever heard of that guy? Werner Ziegler?
Ziegler.
No.
What about Michael? He's a bald gringo. He's in the game.
Gringo.
Pouring concrete? What's he up to, man? What's he doing? So there's nothing new going on, huh? Nothing different?
Like what?
Like anything.
They say it's different.
Different how?
Scouts complain, is what they do.
Okay. Show me.
I felt like I said in season 4 they needed to inject a new character in this show, or like I felt like this show needed a new character after Chuck's death. And man, they couldn't have made a better choice with Lalo. That's some Evil Dead type camera movement right there. See, like, they really didn't need to get that shot of the bags coming out of the pipe right there. But it just goes to show they go out of their way to get some fantastic shots in this show.
Okay, so these are okay. But these this shit's not ours, man.
Yeah, you deserve it. But JMM,
Yeah.
sorry about that. I didn't know. I got it for Jimmy McGill.
Yeah, well, Jimmy loves it. And don't worry, I'm using it. If anybody says anything, I'll just say JMM is my motto.
Your motto?
Yeah. Justice
Magic Man.
matters most.
Oh.
Nice. There's also this.
Well, second time.
Second best lawyer again. That's the real mistake. World's second best lawyer, because Saul Goodman is going to give you a run for your money.
Bet he will.
You know what? The real trick is going to be to get my clients to know that the cell phone guy is now a lawyer. Their lawyer.
Yep. That'll be a trick.
Magic Man.
What I'm thinking is, see, I've still got almost a full pallet of cell phones left, so why not run a promotion? I'll make a real event out of it. I'll give them away, okay? And for added sweetener, limited time only, non-violent felonies, 50% off. It's like commit 4 felonies, you get the 5th one free. And there'll be friends and family too, so you can share them around.
Really? Doesn't that sound like you're encouraging these people to commit?
I was about to say.
They don't need encouragement. Believe me. 1 scoop or 2.
1.
Kim, you don't know these assholes like I do.
Why are they
Rain or
assholes?
shine, these morons will be out there doing stupid shit and getting arrested for it. Little discount won't make a bit of difference. You
Look who's talking.
Because I'm having sprinkles.
Sure. I'm just worried about how this reflects on you.
See? This is why this works. I go too far, and you pull me back.
Yeah, but like, she needs to pull you back more. You're not seeing the pulling
Don't
back.
you think you're selling yourself short?
You're misreading everything. So blinded
So
by
hard to
success
get
at the
your
moment.
license back.
We worked.
We worked. So why be? Why this?
It was perfect. They already know me, I know them. What's not to love?
Sorry, I just can't see it.
It's okay. You will.
Oh. What's with Jimmy and leaving one line cliffhangers on Kim, man? Man, I'm all here for Lalo's investigation into Gus's operations. I'm all here for it. Pure entertainment.
Did I keep you waiting?
Are you not
I was
entertained?
admiring Gustavo's establishment. It's tremendous. So many trucks.
Of course, Don Juan.
Don Juan. Bolsa.
Through an oversight, Ziegler became aware of our other activities. The temptation was too great for him to resist, and he stole 2 keys of product. I believe you know the rest of the story. You know of Ziegler's escape. You know that my man tracked him down. My shame is not simply that I allowed this to happen. It's that I hid the truth. When I discovered what Ziegler had done, I replaced the stolen product with methamphetamine I purchased locally. Some of this inferior product went to your organization. And for that, I must apologize.
I love how Gus has not made eye contact.
Sincerely.
Yeah, at all, until he said sincerely in the end there. He did not make eye contact with Lalo at all. Felt ashamed of his actions. Do you think he gives a shit? No. We move.
What construction project? I mean, you said the German was building something. What?
It would be simpler for me to show you.
I don't think Lalo expected that.
When finished, this will be the most advanced inline chilling system in the Southwest.
A chicken freezer?
Chiller.
Our product is never frozen.
Guy. Michael.
Nothing was keeping you from sharing all this. A lot of trouble could have been avoided. Yes, there were any number of misunderstandings.
Magic
My
man
didn't know who was following him, and as a result, he went through great lengths to conceal his activities.
Your man, Michael, is that right?
Yes.
That's not him, is it?
I love how Lalo takes
I'd love
interest.
to say hello if that's permitted.
Well, certainly.
Like, there'll be certain points that are being discussed, but he will take interest in the most obscure thing.
Michael.
I love how this, like, chilling system, if they are building it, like, is to mask, obviously, the actual construction, but it's fantastic.
Michael, please meet my associate, Eduardo.
What a pleasure. I've heard so much about you.
That right?
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna get back to it.
Thank you, Michael.
Wow. That explains everything.
There are so many magic
I'm glad
men this
you're
episode.
Listen to me. There must be no more trouble. You two must coexist. This is non-negotiable. Gustavo, there can be no more secrets.
Yes.
Don Eladio is not happy. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
I do.
Then we're done.
You know, it's gonna be a very nice chiller. South wall's gonna look beautiful.
The South. Nah, I love it. I love it. So good.
Tú confías en Frink.
Nunca será uno de los nuestros, pero gana dinero. Con tal de que traiga lana, Eladio está contento. Eso es todo lo que importa.
Hey, no hay nada más de qué hablar entonces.
Dale mis saludos a tu tío.
De tu parte.
Yo, Jack Black, what's up? Plenty of phones. Oh, this
Can't
the.
help you, ladies. Everybody gotta wait their turn.
I'm guessing from our brief acquaintance that you're a fellow who, occasionally, through no fault of your own,
And so it
find
begins.
yourself in a Donnybrook or two. Next, why
Hey,
call the
an angel got its wings.
Just
Shout out, It's a Wonderful Life.
Who's gonna fight for you? Find yourself in possession of a few pieces of military ordnance, you know, RPGs, maybe a couple Claymore mines.
RPGs, Claymores, man.
Before you know it, the other guy.
My guy live in
is bleeding out
MW3
on
in
the
real life.
pavement, and the cops are giving you the evil eye. It's just that people are always
Jack Black.
looking over each other's shoulder, and you're not hurting anyone. You know, who doesn't
Pinhead.
be... Next, big
Angel
fella
got its wings.
His name's Huel Davenant. Go ask Huel about me. He was facing 3 years. He was facing 6 years. 8 years down in Guadalupe. He was facing 25 years. Didn't do a single day. That's why he calls me the
Magic Man.
I asked him not to call me that, but he insists. At number one on the speed dial. It's your panic button. Press one on the speed dial. Ask him about
How long is he doing this for?
And boom, your friend Saul.
This is an overnight shift.
Back 24 hours a day. See justice for you.
Yule was just the beginning.
Here's your lifeline. Press number one. She's in good health.
So many angels getting wings.
Ask him about the magic. Press number one. And poof. Saul Goodman is there. Due to popular demand, I'm very sorry to say we've given out our last phone. However, I'm still here for legal consultations. Free legal consultations. You know what? At least take a card. You meet the law, you want the law to meet me. Whoa. You know what? Since none of you are getting phones tonight, how about special discounts? Yeah, for the next 2 weeks, nonviolent felonies, 50% off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's for you. 50% off. Yeah, all right, now we got
If
some
the wrong
takers.
person rocks
There
up
you
to
go.
these.
50% off. Remember, 50% off. All right. Very good. Oh, yeah.
I'm just waiting for the eventual crossing of paths with some of the bigger characters, or the wrong person.
Magic Man.
We're just getting started.
Now, if you're wondering why it cut to a jump cut quickly of me throwing Iron Man, is because I had to pause the recording because the Seattle Seahawks 49ers game started. So I'm like, yeah, let's go. I was so hyped. I bought my first Seattle Seahawks jersey today, and I was like, yeah, we're down 24-3 at halftime. Is this how you repay me? Come on, man. Like, the thing is, they're such a likable bunch of, like, they're such a likable team. We have such a likable coach, such a likable quarterback, and we're just getting pumped, man. San Francisco are having a field day out there, man. I need Better Call Saul to cheer me up. I need the last 15 minutes of this episode to absolutely cheer me the F up because, yeah, man. I know you guys are seeing this in the future, but, like, man, like, I hope Arsenal don't lose this weekend as well. Like, that would just top it up. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is not a good place for the Germans to be in.
If you were gonna die, you'd be dead already. Step out of the truck.
Okay.
We got things to do.
I was like, this is an easy place to dispose of some individuals.
Does it need to be said that your cooperation is expected to continue permanently? Not a word. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not ever. Flight leaves at 9:40 direct to Berlin.
I will never say anything. Ever.
I mean, they got paid in full for half
It
the
had to
job.
be done. He was a good man, but in truth, he was soft.
Don't remind him. Oh, shit. Pack your bags, get the F out of here, man.
Casper, Toyota, you're headed to Phoenix. 10:15 to Vancouver, and then Vancouver to Budapest.
It's the silent ones that...
Yeah?
It was worth 50 of you.
Biddy! My man hit the half century. Just keep
Sebastian,
reminding
Adrian,
Mike.
The Civic.
Keep expanding those scars.
El Paso. They know the consequences.
And the laundry?
Entrances to the site have been sealed. Nobody's gonna stumble on it.
As long as Lalo Salamanca is on this side of the border, we cannot continue as we were.
So this is it.
No, this is not it. Once Salamanca is dealt with, and he will be dealt with, construction will resume. She accepted the facts as presented. As per your suggestion, a construction accident. The funeral was yesterday. And of course, she has been compensated.
This adds so much to Breaking Bad.
I would choose my next words very carefully if I were you.
You keep your goddamn retainer.
Wow, man. Every interaction involving the cartel or somewhat revolving around the cartel's production is absolutely outstanding. Like, even though you know what happens to those characters, the tension in the room is, like, ever so high. I like you, Bill. Bend the rules a bit. Drop a shoulder. Oh, putting more effort than the Seattle defense right there.
No, the DA's office has been accused of misconduct in the Gravenhorse case. Would you comment on the latest development?
Oh, no.
Graven, what?
People are saying you're prosecuting an innocent man. Does the DA's office have something to hide?
How many roles does this woman gotta play in this show? She's like the biggest wild card. That's like the perfect explanation to describe her character, and the whole film crew's like role in this show. They're just massive wild cards.
Excuse me, please let me through. That's my client you're talking about.
Their flamboyant attire
I'm
returning
Saul
this
Goodman,
episode. You
and
gotta love
Carl
it.
Gravenhorst is 100% innocent. The Albuquerque DA's office is perpetrating an outrageous miscarriage of justice.
You're who?
I'm Saul Goodman, and we are countersuing you and the entire Albuquerque DA's office for malicious persecution, unlawful detention, and abusive process.
Seriously?
The hair's what's
we'll
getting
take
me.
this all the way to the Supreme Court. By the time we're through, Carl Gravenhorst's name will be cleared, and we'll receive a settlement, a cash settlement.
All right, enough. I've got to be in court.
We will meet again.
I'm sorry.
I feel sorry for Bill.
Your name was?
I'm Saul Goodman, and I make it my business to defend the citizens of Albuquerque against injustices of every kind.
Wow, you must be really expensive, though.
Not at all. I believe every man, woman, and child deserves speedy justice at a price they can afford.
Do you have a card?
Not for me, for a friend.
Yes, and please tell your friend that I make no judgments and I'm available 24 hours a day.
Can I get one of those, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, it's the perfect publicity stunt. It's the perfect execution. Wow. And you gotta respect it. Like, you gotta respect the grind. You gotta respect the hustle. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be right on this prediction here. But remember in Breaking Bad how Walt sort of like turned into the villain and became insufferable with his decisions? Is it gonna be a situation here as well that's similar, where the main protagonist in Jimmy becomes insufferable in his journey to embody this Saul character? I mean, he is Saul at the moment. It's all he is. Like, where Jimmy's a thing of the past. Jimmy and Chuck seems to be forgotten now. But is he gonna be is he gonna start to become insufferable on this journey? Because sometimes like the methods and the way behind it, I just feel bad for others that are affected by it, especially Bill in that scenario. Like, he didn't need that. He didn't need that. We know the circumstances that he's probably, you know, he's a lawyer. He's working his ass off, but he's not getting paid outstanding amounts. We see by just like the food he's trying to eat and like, I guess his luck as well. But I don't know. Like, I do like Jimmy. I like the character of Jimmy and Saul. Like, but no one in this show is without their sort of faults, and no one without this show is, I guess, besides maybe Kaylee, has a protective shield around them that, you know, prevents them from any criticism. I feel like a lot of characters in this show have done wrong, and yeah, I guess it's just so well written, it's so complex that
I just don't know.
Everyone can argue both sides.
5 months. With overcrowding, you'll probably do less than 2.
Yeah.
Considering your prior sentencing guidelines would have you looking at 2 to 4 years in custody. So 5 months is really good, Bobby.
Don't tell me he's gonna come out of nowhere here and help Bobby out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to tell you your business, Miss Wexler, but you put me up there. I get the people, the big eyes. They see Lois here and the kid. You know, they gonna believe me.
I believe you.
Bobby, there are a million reasons not to go to trial.
Bobby is guilty, but
it's up to me, right?
Yes, it is, but I'm advising you not to. Odds are you would end up going away for more time, not less. And I'm talking about years of your life.
But I might not, right?
You don't want to take that risk.
Maybe I do.
It's a massive risk.
Whatever Bobby says.
Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the good.
Excuse me.
Here comes the savior.
Please think this over carefully.
Isn't he the punk who tried to sell a flat bed of hot mini fridges to an undercover cop? What'd you get him?
5 months.
5 months? With his priors? Well, he should be on his knees thanking you.
I'm trying to talk him out of going to trial.
No, seriously.
Seriously.
You know what? No. No, we can fix this. I'm from the DA's office, okay? I'm giving you what for. You're giving me what for. We'll be loud. We will go over there. We will make a scene, okay? New evidence has come to light, and I'm pulling his deal with extreme prejudice. I'm pissed. I'm gonna put him away. I will push back hard. We'll have that punk on his knees begging for the 5 months.
I don't think so.
Yeah, come on, Kim. We can do this. Lead pipe cinch.
He's the client. It's his decision.
What good is it going to do to put that dweeb away in Las Lunas, huh? Do you think he's a jackass now? Wait till he gets back from that club college.
Jimmy, no.
What about his wife and kid? That's them, right? What about them? If this isn't using our powers for good, I don't know what is. But Kim, we can do it. It'll work.
I'm not scamming my clients.
It worked for Mesa Verde.
Jimmy, back off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see you at home.
In the end of the day, a lawyer is bound by the instructions of their client. And this completely breaks that by creating a whole scheme to basically adjust their decision.
So, who was that?
Is everything all right?
So, like, the key word for season 4 was decisions.
It's from the district attorney's office.
Oh, she's rolling with it.
They're taking the deal off the table. All right, well, we better go tell the judge that we're taking this to trial.
Yeah, you know what? Are you sure we still can't get the 5 months?
The DA took that off the table.
You mean even if you ask real nice?
Wait here. I can't promise anything, but I'll look into it.
Sure. You do that. We'll be right here.
Her acting was fantastic in that scene, holding everything back, you know, those sort of swallows as well. She had to hold that in. She had to swallow that pill right there. Damn, what an ending. What an ending. Yeah, I feel like Kim's patience is going to be a real key factor this season in terms of her tolerance of Jimmy. Is it Jimmy or Saul now? Like, what are we running with? But her tolerance of... She's going to have to learn to say no. And you know what? All those sort of rule-bending things, those schemes, those plots, those elaborate plans to sort of create a scene and obviously have things go their way, to use their powers per se, it's sort of becoming an addiction for Kim. And it's an addiction she's struggling to stray away from, because that addiction is against everything the law stands for, against what she stands for earlier on in her career and what she was trying to achieve. She's slowly crawling into Jimmy's world, or Saul's world. And yeah, it's going to have to be a situation where she's going to have to learn to probably say no and get out of that. Like, she's going to have to sort of... I have to say, she's going to have to give up her powers, per se, because, like, she's seen her powers, but are they really using their powers for good? I mean, like I said, if Chuck was still alive to see this and experience this, oh my gosh. But I feel like Kim's love for Jimmy, I feel like from the get-go, Kim's affection and love for Jimmy has sort of compromised the integrity of the law for her and how she applies it. We saw it from the get-go of defending him with the tape recording, and yeah, look where we are now. Look at the journey we've been on. Look at the scheme with the plans for Mesa Verde. That was unbelievable. And yeah, it's an addiction which she's gonna have to overcome. It's gonna be interesting to see it. So yeah. What a fantastic opener to season 5, and just everything with Mike, Gus, Lalo. Oh, it's absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that's going to come full circle and how Mike sort of returns to working with Gus. So yeah, I cannot wait to see how this show develops. It's absolutely... I don't want it to end. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.